I all signed up for the social media marketing class. Again, this is Jeff Rascov, and I'm here. This is kind of coming up on week 3 for the class, and I just wanted to give you kind of an overview of the content of what's covered in week 3, and then hopefully you can complete some of the assignments, turn them in, or discussions that we have for this week. The first thing is for this week would be the Neil basic video social media marketing video. Again, I've had links to his website before. Basically, these are good tips for beginners. It's pretty simple, but I find it just a good general overview. If you have time to watch that, would be great. And then here's my talk from last fall, from November 2019, about me talking about how my company uses social media. They don't use it very effectively, and I can tell you because we don't have many links from social media to our website or to our products, but we're making a big push right now. If you look at my site, we're going to be making I don't even have a link here. Let me put a link in there. We're going to be making a big leap of this actually the next few weeks, going to the shop. So this is one thing we just made this winter was a shop where you can actually buy the product from us. In the past, we've only had products in the store or Amazon. You have to buy from there, but we finally have products that you can purchase directly from us. So we're going to be having a big social media marketing push, as well as a big push on the website to direct people to buy. And so we're going to have like direct links to specific products. And don't look at the photos right now because I redid all the photos, so these are actually bad pictures. I got new pictures. Beside the point, we'll be sending people directly from social media to this page directly. So as you can see, to a subpage, not to the zircon.com, but to the actual product page. That's something that I'm going to be working on. So when you watch this video, I don't really have a lot of information about that yet. But hopefully I'll get better at it, and we will, and I'll be able to teach a little better use of that. Which brings me to my Instagram link. I really don't have a lot of Instagram experience. I've had a lot of. You probably all have much more Instagram experience than I do. My son and my piano teacher and all them, I've listened to how they do Instagram and how they, constantly post a post, and try and drive up, links from it. I really don't know too much about that, but I do have some links here that you could read about Instagram. Maybe my son just came home today, so maybe I can get him to give me a little bit more of how he markets with Instagram, and it might help me make a nice lesson for you. So, but there's some links right there. Jobs and social media. This is actually a discussion I wanted to post for you so that you can share with each other. I was looking at the state stats for social media jobs, because I've been working on curriculum for the school, and they make me download jobs reports. And so here's a job report for jobs in social media, and I thought, well, this would be good information for you all. So if you could go through and look at the jobs report, maybe look at some of the different social media job titles, and then maybe look on some social media, or look for a job, or what interests you in social media, and post that on this discussion. Maybe you find, because there's all these different titles, social media, guru, and social media. There's a whole bunch of different job titles in social media. That's why there's a list here of different job titles and what they mean. Maybe then you could do some research into different social media jobs, find one that you think is interesting, and write about it in this discussion. So that's what I'm looking for you to do for that. The next one is, we did talk a lot about voice search in our opening discussion when we were talking about the opening discussion. So here is some more reading about voice search and how it's so popular, and maybe how I did find some articles about how you can take advantage of it, and I just don't know where they're at right this moment. But this one was mostly about stats of how much people are using voice search. This link right here is more about how the algorithms are being used, and of course they keep changing them. Also, I put the link to the filter bubble. I know many of you have watched my filter bubble. I probably have everybody watch that in every one of my classes, but some of you are new to my classes, and so if you've never watched the filter bubble video, I recommend watching that. Then read about the algorithm and how Facebook's algorithm works, and then there's some more articles about that, just so that you know what how things bubble up, how things get to people on social media. And then the last link for this week is more about YouTube and how YouTube is marketing. In fact, I kind of post this here because I don't really have a very good, I have a lot of videos on YouTube, but again, they're not sort of really good marketing videos. They're more geared towards my products and how to use my product, but it's really not, very good at how to market something. I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I'm trying to say is the first link is, of course, the thing that changed it all was Lonely Girl 15. If you don't know what Lonely Girl 15 is, you should read this article. It was probably the video that started it all, as far as you just need to read the article. That's all I have to say. And then this one talks about YouTube influencers, and then here's a video of me. This is kind of 2 years old, about me, how I use YouTube with Zircon. And then here is top 10 tips. I really like this one right here. This one right here that talks sort of, it's from LinkedIn. It talks about kind of the terms, the basic. What I like about it is it kind of goes over certain terms, what kind of videos are being used. Is it a product video? Is it a shout out? Is it a branding video? Is it a vlogger? And so this is basically, this reading is sort of about the terms that people use in video marketing. So it's quite short, if you could read that. And then the last thing I want you to do for this is basically I want you to look for some videos and how people are using YouTube to market, and then I want you to sort of maybe send me 2 or 3 videos and write about why you think these are good product or service marketing videos. And I'm kind of being a little selfish here in that I'm trying to get you to help me market my website my YouTube channel a little better. Here it is right here. As you can see, it's kind of dry. I hate this graphic at the top. I didn't make it. Some marketing company made it for us, and they think that is a good image, and I've been complaining about it, saying I hate that image, but whatever. I can't do certain things, but I do think I could make new videos, and these are just basically product videos, and they're not very good as far as they're good at explaining the product to somebody, but not really good at getting them to go and buy a product. So I'm looking for more of to try and have a video that will then get people to go and buy a product or something like that. I don't know what I'm looking for, but I'm looking for something different than just showing products. And the reason why maybe you could help me is I know you have a lot of experience, some of you in the class, and maybe you could send me some videos about how you see products being marketed on YouTube. So that's sort of a good, sort of overview of what I want you to do this week. Next week I'll do a lot of Facebook and how to buy ads on Facebook and things like that. I'm just starting to do that myself, and so we'll start there.